Alright, let's talk Etheria Restart. There's one boss that I think is super important for early progression, and that's Niko Nana. She's not endgame, but this fight will check you if you're not ready. And if you're just getting started, it's the guide you needed. I've beaten her on hell mode, and I wanted to record this from memory. No scripts, no nonsense, just straight up help for newer players who aren't swimming in meta units yet. But unfortunately, I'm reading from a script because I want this information to be good. Let's get into it. Why does this boss even matter? Simple. The Artisan Shell and the White Fang, both of them are some of the best early game shells in the whole game, especially Artisan. You can farm it on Nightmare, but the drop rate is way better on him. And let's be real, you're probably not doing Infernal yet. Shell XP here is good too, and if nothing else, you can just sell your junk for rolls and build up your resources fast. Now let's get into the boss mechanics in the most simple way possible. She has 3 main gimmicks. She hits for 600% and steals turn meter. You'll feel it. She has an AoE slam, 500% damage to all enemies. That's a lot. 50% chance to apply defense down. And a speed-based damage reduction. She starts with 60% reduced damage. The only way to cut through is by bringing a speed advantage. Every 1 extra speed you have over her reduces her DR by 1.5%. And this is why most players get stuck. They're bringing damage dealers without any speed control. And Niko Nana just shrugs everything off. So what do you actually need to beat her? If you're in early game, forget fancy comps. Here's what matters. 1 speed down on the boss. 1 speed up on your team. Blue or neutral DPS. And debuffs like defense down or erosion. Dots work too, since they go off of max HP. Now her defense, but early players may not have their DOT units just yet. You don't need a perfect box. Here's some strong units that can carry this fight. Rosa, speed down and damage. She's a must-have here. Claus, speed debuff and some tankiness. Shotem, reliable blue DPS and she just scales. Ren, insane synergy here. She gives herself a speed up, lowers enemy speed, and scales off of speed. Good team buffer, helps with the speed advantage. That's all you need them for. This is Marvel. Kazami, not this one, this one. She gives the speed up to the whole team, and her S1 has a strong speed down chance. Little bonus picks if you have like an extra slot. This is Yang. He boosts your crit and he's on element and gives you an attack buff. He's great for big bursts and he doesn't hit the boss. Dinah, she brings erosion and the defense down. Doesn't help with speed, but she hits hard. Erosion is especially good because upon taking the next crit damage, consume 1 stack, deal additional real damage equal to 60% of the attacker's attack, and increase the attacker's turn meter by 6%. This is amazing. And Ling Lo or Valerian, especially if you're one of them slow clearers. But you know, I focus on clearing stuff as fast as possible. If you're not clearing this thing fast, I just suggest you clearing nightmares so you actually have time to do other stuff in your day. Now, if you don't have these, look through your box. Anything with speed up, speed down, or dot pressure can work. Just avoid raw burst damage with no control. They'll get stonewalled. And it doesn't matter what you bring. Messiah, Yelly. If they're not bringing that speed down, you're gonna be there all day. Now here's some simple team plates. Now what I'm about to show you is just samples. So some sample DPSs would be Messiah, Dinah, or Shotem with Rosa. But she also counts as a speed down with Marvel and Claus. Then you got your speed ups, Lily, Kazami, and Ren. Ren only works on herself. Yang is a buffer, Dinah is a general buffer, and Heinrich is a general debuffer. Both Dinah and Heinrich are general debuffers. And finally, Valeria and Ling Lo. 2 very viable sustains you can use. Now there's other units besides these, but I want you to just give some samples so you can come out of here with something actionable. So Artisan, funny enough, is great to put on all your supports, and this is exactly why we farm it. Now, before you get that, there's another key boss you should be farming, and that's Fabian, and you should have these things called Black Fags that can bring you speed up to your doorstep. Exactly what you need, especially if you don't have a Lily, or any speed up in particular that you want to build right now. Just put this on your DPS and you're good to go. Shells can kind of fill that in between. Look, you can slow clear this with a tanky comp, but I don't recommend it. The game clearly wants you to go for fast clears. And if you can't clear fast, it's better to farm something else until later. If you want a slow clear video, Barcode's guide covers that. But right here, this is the fast track setup for new players. Once you got the rhythm down, speed up, speed down, then burst, this boss becomes way easier. Piece of cake. Hope this helped. I see a lot of folks struggling on Helm mode, and the Sweaty Skies kind of skip this step. You don't need a stacked roster, just the right tools. Thanks for watching. I'm Gabe. This is the Gacha State of Mind, and I'll catch you in the next one.